Hello and welcome to the Lesson 4 case study for 7687 Configuring Windows 8.1. Okay, so in this case study, we're dealing with a user who's having trouble with his printer after the migration from Windows XP to Windows 8.1. Now, the first thing I think of, if hardware is not working after a migration, or after an upgrade, or after a clean installation of an operating system, the first thing I think of is a device driver. Now, a device driver is software that runs the hardware of a computer. Now, every single device that works with a computer, whether it be a printer, whether it be a modem, whether it be a scanner, whether it be an input device, some other type of output device, like a monitor, every single piece of hardware needs a device driver to make it work. Now, Windows 8.1 has a variety of device drivers created by Microsoft built into the operating system. But sometimes those device drivers may not be as compatible as device drivers that can actually be downloaded by via the manufacturer's website. So something you really have to think of is whether or not you need to do a type of survey of the devices that are attached to a computer system, or computer systems in this case if it's a large migration, and determine what is the most updated device driver for each of these pieces of hardware. Now, that could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Sometimes you want the most up-to-date device driver working and running the devices in your system. However, if the device drivers that are currently installed for the device are working fine, you should really go with the methodology of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. A lot of times you'll have IT technicians who will want to install the latest device drivers for all hardwares at all different types of hardware at an organization. That may not always be the best bet here because, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You may install a device driver for a device that was working fine. You just wanted to have the most up-to-date device driver running the piece of hardware for your organization. However, you may then create a situation where the device just stops working or it doesn't function as efficiently as it did under the previous device driver. So something you have to keep in mind again is tallying and doing an inventory of your devices, determining whether or not you actually have to upgrade a device driver or whether you just need to keep the device driver as is because all users are happy with the device as it's working. So keep this in mind during the Lesson 4 case study. Lesson 4 again focuses on Windows 8.1 and its device drivers and upgrading hardware.